While it's something that many of us take for granted, driving is the single riskiest thing an employee will ever do at work. All companies have a responsibility to keep everyone safe. IAM Drive and Survive are Britain's leading providers of driver risk management, offering nationally recognised training to make your business safer.
Beyond just providing driver training, we try to do an awful lot, primarily to raise awareness across the UK. So for example, with key decision makers, we want to make sure that they're better informed about what driver risk management is actually all about, what's best practice and such like. So we run seminars around the UK they can come along to find out more. We're also really big on helping organisations to communicate to their drivers about what's important when it comes to driver safety. So we support with comms and providing knowledge and such like to drivers.
Many drivers haven't thought about their driving since they passed their test, years or even decades ago. In that time, even the best of us become complacent and more focused on where we're going than how we're getting there.
So when we learnt to drive, we thought about driving. We focused on it because obviously we wanted to pass the test. But as experienced drivers, we stopped doing that. We start thinking about the journey. And the more time we spend thinking about the journey, the less time we think about driving. The drivers at the greatest risk on the road are the ones with the highest distraction level. And in combination, their attitude towards driving. In other words, how much will they focus on their driving? So for instance, business drivers who have a lot on their mind about the business agenda tend to be more at risk because they're more likely to focus on the outcome, the reason for the journey.
By undertaking one of IAM's courses, you can ensure that your staff are always concentrating on the road. IAM has developed a wide range of teaching techniques to ensure we always provide the best value for money. We offer traditional classroom teaching, seminars and in-car training, as well as online courses.
We offer guidance to our clients around a number of key areas. These might include outlining and implementing a policy and making sure drivers have actually read and understood it. Also around collecting and storing and the use of data, so around licence checking, GreenFleet vehicles, that type of thing. And then obviously the risk assessment and ongoing management and reduction of those risks through online tools and such like. And then online learning, in-car learning, etc. And making sure that this is an ongoing programme that sort of develops and responds to the things that we pick up through the risk assessments.
The typical problem areas we see in the people we train are too close, too late to react, too fast, not signalling or signalling too late, and often in that order. It's important to reduce these bad habits, obviously because of the risk of personal injury, but also because if we drive better, we're less stressful and we're more effective at our work.
Our courses teach your staff how to reduce your carbon footprint, helping you to achieve your environmental goals. Similarly, we can help you manage your fleet with licence and document checking, taking the administrative burden out of your business.
It's really important that a policy has buy-in from the very top, but also this needs to cascade right down through line management to the actual drivers on the ground. And the policy needs, of course, to cover both the vehicle, the journey, and essentially the driver.
The obligations employers have to ensure their staff are safe on the road are around mostly duty of care. So we all have duty of care in the workplace towards each other, towards our work colleagues, and that should extend obviously onto the road as well. Another key factor is corporate social responsibility.
It's a pity that so many organisations initially see driver risk management programmes as a tick box exercise because there are so many benefits beyond that. Reducing the wear and tear on vehicles, reducing the number and the severity of incidents is obviously really key, but also improving the safety of drivers and the wider community is essential.
We've changed our training to include emission controls. We have a bespoke eco-driving course and we add topics and items into existing courses to address this very important subject. There are several approaches to reducing the fuel costs to a business. Mode of travel, so what sort of vehicle you're using. The route you use, particularly route planning is a really vital factor in the big fleets. Telematics can help here. They can help the driver and the fleet.
The main thing though in driver risk management is about making the driver's life more stress-free, and that impacts on the way that they operate for the business and how happy they are in their wider world, and therefore their overall performance as well as safety.